Kickstart is here. It's time to live. Impact. Good morning. Your weekday Kickstart is here. It's time to live. Impact. Value and engage heart first. It's time for Live at 7:55 with Mitch Taylor.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Live at 7:55 for this Wednesday, March 21st. I believe today was the first day of spring. So thanks so much for joining me here for Live at 7:55. I wanted to give you my thoughts on Mobile Beat Las Vegas today. And today is going to be one of those days where hopefully you get a lot out of today in regards to Nuggets.
Morning.
Your
Your weekday Kickstart is here.
Good morning,
It's
Jessica.
time to live.
Pleasure meeting you.
Impact.
John Price.
Value
Taylor, good morning.
and engage
We got issues
heart
with the feed. Let's
first.
fix that right now.
It's time.
There we go. Gonna fix our issues with the feed. Sorry, guys. Getting used to the new software here. So today I want to talk about Mobile Beat Las Vegas 22, and specifically the things that I got out of it. And there were many seminars that stood out. Don't get me wrong. There are many seminars that stood out, but I want to give a glimpse in regards to the seminars that I really thought stood out to me.
And specifically,
let me shut this down. I'm trying to monitor you guys on the feed here. Here we go. Good morning, Alton. Thanks for being here. Epic intro drop, yes. Michael, thanks for being here. Brock, Jonathan, Wes, thanks for being here as well. So let's cover two seminars that I thought were outstanding with what they did. And the first one is let's go with Stacy Nichols on Thursday. Hopefully I can pull this up without actually screwing up my feed here. Looks like we can. So Stacy Nichols gave us a Pinterest strategy for simple, stupid style. And if you want to check out Stacy, you can Google her, Stacy Nichols, Nichols. I believe it's weddingbizconsultant.com. If you search for Stacy online, you'll find her there too. So here's what Stacy gives for a Pinterest strategy, simple, stupid style. Number one, create kick-ass content on your blog, like a real wedding write-up or a playlist. And then make the featured image for each of your blog posts Pinterest friendly. Create a pin to go with it. Vertical images typically perform better on Pinterest. The ideal pin typically is about 1.5 to 2.8 times the image width. So it's 1.5, 2.8 times taller than it is wide, if that makes sense. The taller the image, the more likely it is to be repinned. 735 pixels by 1102 pixels. That's what I have for maybe text overlay. So quick notes on that. Apologize. Hit Stacy if you want more info. Number three, post the pin to Pinterest with relative keywords in the pin description. Edit the pin description under pin description using keywords. And number four, sit back, relax, watch your traffic skyrocket. Pinterest is basically Google for brides in regards to Stacy's content. So she also talks about on Pinterest you want to get rid of logo pics, put a profile pic with a face. That would be key as well. And set up your board carousel feature. So that's one of the nuggets, or a few of the nuggets I should say, that I got out of Stacy Nichols' Pinterest seminar, which I thought was a great seminar. Stacy did a great job with it. The other big takeaway, and there were many, don't get me wrong, Joe Bunn had some great takeaways on finding and hiring and retaining your DJs. Mike Walter absolutely killed it as usual with his seminar, Get Up and Interact. First thing in the morning, Mike did a great job on Wednesday morning getting us up and going. Greatly appreciate that. And, Mike Michalowicz, again, Pumpkin Plan. I'm a big believer in Michalowicz. He's done a great job. He's helped my business with Profit First. So big fan of him. But probably the guy that I look up to, want to be like, if you will, more, is Doug Sandler. And Doug Sandler spoke midday one of the days. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Bob. It was a pleasure meeting you, Bob, in Vegas. Good morning, John. Thanks for being here. Chris Johnson. Oh, man, my friend. You got me in the feels last night. So greatly appreciate that, Chris, for your kind words with your daughter, Melody. All right, so Doug Sandler. Let's get to Doug Sandler here real quick. Doug Sandler talked about investing in their why, your client's why, the person you're trying to connect with, their why. Inspire them to take action on whatever it is that you're discussing. It doesn't have to be sales. You don't have to be selling someone anything. Just inspire them to take action on something. Maybe it's just you're having a heart and reaching out to them. And then finally, execute a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. Have those plans in place in case something goes awry. Doug also said something that I thought was very profound. In one word, who are you? If you were to survey your peers, your friends, the people you come into contact with on a regular basis, and you ask them to describe you in one word, what would that one word that defines you be? Interesting. That's a very interesting review, very interesting position, and it's something that I think is pretty cool. And then finally, the Nice Guy 30-Day Challenge. Doug Sandler threw down the Nice Guy 30-Day Challenge. And if you don't know Doug Sandler from Adam, he has the Nice Guys on Business podcast. It is one of the absolute top podcasts for business. In fact, the #1 rated business podcast on Overcast. If you look up Doug Sandler, Nice Guys on Business with Strickland Bonner, it's a great podcast. Now, that being said, it's a very explicit podcast as well. So you've been forewarned if you decide to check it out and you're easily offended by language. But that being said, it's a great podcast, and Doug is a guy that I definitely look up to. So let's go with the Nice Guy 30-Day Challenge we have for Doug Sandler here. Nice Guy 30-Day Challenge with Doug Sandler. Return every phone call and email. Are you doing that right now? I know right now I'm failing in that. I got, something I have to get out today that should have got out, frankly, on Monday. Because I was sick, it didn't, and yesterday just kind of got away. So are you living up to that? Are you returning every phone call and email? Be honest with yourself. Deliver on every promise. Again, something I missed there the other day, right? Be on time every time. I absolutely do my best to do this, but occasionally I fail. We're only human. But you got to shoot for it, right? And then finally, this is probably the most profound one that I loved. Don't know Doug from Adam. Is that Adam Sandler? That's funny. That's funny, Kevin Porter. But this is probably the one I love the most, and I think can make the biggest impact in the world. And Doug described how it made an impact on him. And so I'm sharing this with you in case you were not at Mobile Beat for whatever reason, because I think that Doug's message can impact the world in a much more positive way. And Doug's final fourth challenge for his 30-Day Nice Guy Challenge was send 2 messages daily to someone you haven't talked with in quite a while. So if you send 2 messages daily to someone you haven't talked with in quite a while, you reach out, you're spreading positive vibes, just, hey, just thought of you today and thought I'd check on you to see how you're doing. Something as simple as that can make a difference in someone else's life. And so I'd encourage you to think about how you can incorporate that. It takes 15 seconds. You could even have it copied on your phone, but it would kind of take away from the genuineness of the message, I suppose, a little bit. But it's the action that counts. It's the thought that counts, that you're actually reaching out to that person. So 2 big takeaways from Mobile Beat Las Vegas. I have other thoughts on the whole show. I probably won't get into that here. We're kind of out of time for today. But just wanted to share with you those 2 great speakers that I saw at Mobile Beat Las Vegas, my thoughts, takeaways on them and what they brought to the table. So that's it for live at 7:55 for today. Greatly appreciate your viewership. Next week, we're going to be here Monday, but I'm going to be gone on vacation Tuesday through the following Thursday. Say it ain't so, I know. The reality is I'm going on a family vacation, and I may come to you live from certain points of the vacation, who knows, but it will not be at 7:55 every morning, because frankly I'll probably be sleeping because it'll be Hawaii is where we'll be, which is 6 hours behind us right now. So it's only 2 a.m. in Hawaii right now, so I won't be live at 7:55 for next Tuesday through the following Thursday, first week of April. But we'll be back on Monday, of course, with the content before I head out on Tuesday. So thanks so much for watching live at 7:55. We'll see you tomorrow for more great content. We encourage you to go live impact, value, and engage. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for watching Live at 7:55. To bring Mitch to speak to your organization, go to MitchTaylor.net. Now, go live, impact, value, and engage heart first. Good morning.